Cuídate, te quitan hasta el celular.
Ajá. Esa es la vaina.
More local. So you don't see how like real locals who've been here, how they live. You know? People don't understand, like they can take $100,000 in America and build some shit like that.
Bruh, that is insane. Sí, resto por allá.
In the third world country in the middle of the slums, I'ma turn it to $1 million street. I'm for real. I made this, so it's $1 million. B12, BBS, I fell in love with fame. Walking your section, you ain't ripping about nothing. My invoice gon' be $1 million.
What is good, YouTube family? We is back. I am in Boca Chica for this part of the video. Unfortunately, my DJI mic started messing up on certain parts of the video, so there's gonna be areas where it's gonna be a little bit of background music, but pretty much for this part, I'm walking down Caracoles Avenue. It's the main street straight down Boca Chica. So I'm going to be showing you guys the little stores, little bodegas in the area and things of that nature. Kind of give you a feel of how it would be like if you're a tourist and you're walking through this part of Dominican Republic. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Así mismo. So this spot is going to be called Mercadito Freunos. Y ustedes venden frutas y cosas así. Lo voy a poner en YouTube para que la gente vea. Okay. So, piña pelada. Ajá. Ah, entonces no lo tiene que llevar entero. Okay, so you can break off a piece. You don't have to take the entire one altogether. So my DJI mic started acting up at this point of the video, but pretty much it's the shop here in Caracoles where you can get different fruits, whether it's watermelons, bananas, plátanos, you name it. And this gentleman here is actually the owner of the spot. So if you're looking for an area to get some fresh fruit, this is exactly where you want to go to.
Yo siempre estoy Felipe joseando el menudo desde temprano en mi bloque todo el mundo está enfermo, no hay nadie sano. El que no fuma se empatilla, el otro mete chipo huele.
Caracol, okay. So if you want to look for really good street food, you're gonna go to Caracol in Boca Chica. It's a really long road right down the middle. So Boca Chica Beach is on one side and you're gonna go down Caracol. When you go down that street, you're gonna find so many different kinds of food. If you're looking to get an empanada, this is gonna be the best spot. Lo mejores. Alright, so we're good to go now. We are in Boca Chica, ¿verdad? Sí. Boca Chica. ¿Cómo te llamas? Maletín. Maletín. I'm with Maletín here, man. Okay, una pregunta. ¿Qué son las mejores partes de Boca Chica? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Qué son las mejores partes de Boca Chica para ustedes?
La playa, está mucho aquí.
Okay.
Divertido.
¿Y este área, cómo se llama?
Esto se llama Las Américas.
Las Américas. Perdón porque mi español no es muy bueno. Una palabra que yo he escuchado hasta aquí es la vaina. ¿Qué es la vaina? Porque siempre me dicen la vaina. ¿Qué significa eso?
La vaina es que tú le dices a una gente, pásame esto en inglés.
Ajá.
Esto se llama la vaina, pásame la vaina ahí, ven.
Esa es la vaina.
Sí.
So, entonces, si tú olvidas una palabra de algo, tú dices la vaina. Sí. Así, ¿cómo se llama? Albert. Yo soy americano, yo vino de Florida. Florida, ajá. Pero Florida está lindo, pero te voy a decir, me encanta Dominican Republic. Pasé para conocerlas a ustedes, que se cuiden y todos pasen bien. Nuevos. Bro, the people here are so nice, man. Like, they're so welcoming. Like, that's something that, as a person that's traveling, that's something that you want to see, something that you want to experience. Yeah, on the bike, man. Can't be scared to get on a motorbike. Sí, resto por allá. Te voy a avisar cuando hace una izquierda. The regular taxi is cool, but you gotta be able to take the motorbike while you're on this. Hey, we ain't playing, man. It's the real DR.
mueca, mueca. Ella una locotrona, una mala de la zona. Si se me pone fresca, de una se le detona. Ella no anda en sentimiento, yo tampoco ando en eso. Porque cuando tú te embajas a Arizona te abandona. Una locotrona, una mala de la zona. Si se me pone fresca, de una se le detona. Ella no anda en sentimiento, yo tampoco ando en esa. Porque si tú te embajas a Arizona te abandona. El diablo a 200 que te tapiste. El diablo. Vamos a montarle el otro verso de una vez, oye, oye.
More local, so you're gonna see how like the real locals who've been here, how they live. Yeah, this area is a lot of foreigners who build and that's coming in for retirement and stuff like that, or just building business. Like this is developing. Like
you can tell because there's not as many buildings and stuff like that. You can tell.
What's the that area called? Local Quito. Yeah, local Quito.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. I'm down. Let's get it. It's different in a second or third world country versus being in America. It's way different.
Right here, just do it because you know it's the fucked up road. It's not really that much houses over here, so people throw garbage.
And nobody's gonna police them.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
now police will lock your ass up
If they see you doing it.
If they see you doing it. Once this area right here done,
Yeah, once all these houses and stuff get
they won't be
built,
able to do that.
Yeah, they won't be able to do it no more.
Gotcha. You were saying they're building stuff out here slowly, so once it becomes developed, they'll probably end up cleaning like this
But
area.
every once in a while, they do have a bulldozer come through here and we'll clean it up. So it don't just look like this all the time, but it gets right back like that.
Gotcha.
But since I've been here, man, and I've visited multiple times within the last like 5 years and shit like that.
Gotcha.
It's slowly getting better.
Okay, okay.
Like
Better with time. That's how it should be. You can tell, like, I'm sure you've noticed as you've been here, or you as well. You guys been here for a little while, so as anything over time, eventually it's going to develop into something much nicer. So
back street, you got a little.
Oh, the little bodega here. Okay.
Cool, cool. Bodegas. They be everywhere though. Like.
Nice. But what you were telling me, you can't look it up on no Google Maps. You can't find that.
Yeah, ain't no Google Maps.
You gotta find it.
you see somebody.
I noticed that.
Like, and the inside here, it's like they got a little pool, little bar.
Nice. Oh, over here?
In here.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, behind that wall.
So you can get like drinks and stuff like that.
There's like somebody that built it just for their family.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Here's the thing, it's not like 2x4 and plywood and stuff like that. Everything's straight concrete. Like cinder blocks and concrete.
Yeah, it's not like it is in the States.
Like,
it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, and metal.
But cinder blocks are much better, right? Because it's a solid foundation.
Hey, show them this big ass crib real quick.
Oh yeah, it's a big ass crib right here.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, I see it in the back. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
telling Flame, I was like, bro, I would buy that shit off somebody. It's a big ass crib, like that motherfucker.
That's one house. That's one big house.
Yeah, people be abandoning they shit. Like
they abandon it. Like,
For real?
They be leaving they shit.
Or they might run out of money on the.
And they don't finish building it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit be expensive, bro.
How much you think I would have to give somebody just to buy it off of them? He was like, shit, about 100 grand cash, American.
You can have it.
Yeah,
That's not bad, bro. That's a good investment.
But look how big it is. Like,
Yeah. But at least the foundation is already set. You don't have to spend money in that. You probably have to do.
Imagine you finish this and you got all this yard for a garden and shit like that. You build your walls up, make it look all nice.
Yo, I turned this to like a little resort house.
There you go. Yeah. You could do it like 4 apartments or something, kind of like how you have the other Airbnb, something similar like that.
There's so much opportunity out here, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've noticed that since I've been out here.
You understand? And live comfortable. You eat fresh.
Absolutely,
Fresh fruit.
yeah.
You eat goddamn.
That's another thing that I've noticed out here, like
all year round.
the fruit and vegetables out here, they don't use pesticides and stuff like that. It's natural. It comes from where it comes from.
These folks growing this shit in their backyard and going to the market. Either you're gonna have to plant it yourself in the States, or somebody's gonna go ahead and commercialize it. Like they just gonna, they gonna take control.
The middleman gets involved. Yep.
Yeah, and then they gonna sell it to you.
Absolutely.
America's about selling it to you, bro. Like it's whoever got the product and whoever want the product.
Yep. And how much money they're making off of it.
Yeah. So.
It's another little bodega here.
Nice. Yep. So yeah, like I said, they everywhere. Like you can get you some snacks and some drink and wherever, you know what I'm saying?
And you wanna go, cause we're not far from the Airbnb. It's literally right there. So yeah, if you do end up renting the Airbnb that I'm at, you're not gonna see the little bodegas like I just showed you on Google Maps. So remember, these are little small bodegas that you're not gonna notice on there. So, but if you go around the Airbnb, there are plenty of them within walking distance. So if you need a soda, if you need a drink, anything quick to eat, you'll be able to find it right by the Airbnb.
And you going, boy, there's like 100 of them in a mile, yeah. Like, little window shops, bro. Everybody out here hustling.
That's what I like, man. The people out here hustle a lot, man. I love to see that. Everybody's trying to make their money and do their thing out here. I love that.
I don't never like to judge poverty, but like when you come out to a different country and you see the hustle that somebody that's in poverty is doing compared to somebody that's in America and they just got their hand out, it makes you look at people different.
Absolutely.
But like I said, I don't like to judge anybody in poverty.
Everybody's
Yeah.
circumstance is different. Yeah.
But
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
it's just a different view. You have a different perspective on how you view people that
Absolutely.
that need.
I've noticed that, especially because this is my first time, you know, on foot coming out here, so it's definitely different.
You got one right there.
Yep.
You got one right here. Turn this corner, you're probably gonna have like 3 more. Hey, look how friendly he is. He's gonna walk right past them.
This is like surreal for me, man, because like I could walk around my neighborhood. It ain't like this, man. Like it's different.
Yeah, man.
You see people walking around. You see everybody doing their own thing.
60 pesos for each American dollar.
Yep. Something
So
like
right
that.
now,
60, yep.
Gas is at $2.72 per gallon. Divided by 60, we paying $4.53 per gallon.
That is a lot. That's expensive.
That's
That's more than what we're paying in the States.
For sure.
Yeah.
Everything is expensive except rent and food.
Yep, I noticed that a lot. Yep.
Rent and food.
So
everything else.
you're gonna pay less with the rent and the food, but there's a difference with the gas and stuff like that. So.
Shit.
But there's
Ain't
still a
nothing-
big gap versus
ain't
in the
nothing
States.
over here real. You're not paying for no real Jordans. You're
Yep.
not paying for no real. Everything look exactly like they fake.
I've seen it at the little bodegas and stores and stuff like that.
Look
Yeah.
real as hell, but it's not real. So you got folks working out in Louis Vuitton,
Really?
Chanel shoes and shit like that.
But because it's not real, it's not a big deal.
it ain't worth nothing.
Yep.
But it look good. You know
Yep.
what I'm
Oh shit! The
Oh,
bumper! The bumper! Uh oh. Yeah. Uh oh.
saying? If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Hey, first we dealing with the oil. Now it's this.
Nah, I could go get this shit.
Stop.
Now turn up.
Go up a little bit. Yeah,
No,
you
basically a
got-
3-point turn.
You got to inch it. You got to inch it. This motherfucker rides on propane. This is not
That's
a
crazy.
gasoline car. This is a propane tank.
Yeah, you don't see that in the States, man.
Not at all. This was brand new to me. And my question
They
was,
caught you
like,
off
what
guard.
happens if it gets into an accident? Kabloom?
Yeah,
Or, you know what I'm saying?
that's scary as hell. Yeah, you never know with something like
I
that,
don't
especially
know.
with propane. You know?
These are my own questions. Oh, yeah,
So yeah, as he said, this is a propane car. It's just not a regular car on regular gas. It's just completely different. This is something new for me, man. I've never seen this before. So, bruh, that is insane. Wow.
Chinese made.
Good luck trying to find that in the
When you go to the gas
States, bro.
station, when you
I'ma
go to
show
the
you.
protein, you pop the trunk, right?
Nah.
There's someone- Oh, it's like a
so
little thing.
Oh, so they didn't.
It's hooked up to the gas. The gas thing.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. But it wasn't like that originally. They had to do that to it.
I popped it in, but it's not safe.
I know where I go from.
Kias are solid cars, man, for the most part. You can't go wrong with them.
About being out here, what I noticed though, like I can leave the house however I want to. Like you don't gotta feel judged on shit.
Yeah.
Like you
You're comfortable.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
don't. It's not a status thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like it is in the States, where everybody's wearing a certain designer, or you feel like you gotta wear a certain kind of clothing.
Or you gotta have a certain type of car.
Yep,
But folks
absolutely.
just care
Yep.
about you getting a point A, point B, and if they
Yep.
fuck with you, they fuck with you.
Facts, man.
You gonna have to move that.
You parked there on the middle of the street.
I'm on Chico.
Man, they be riding these bikes through wherever, bro. Like, even if there's two cars, they're going between them.
They looking for
When
that.
you went to the Capitol, when you was
There was a lot of bikes out there, bro. Oh my goodness. And a lot of
When you
delivery
see-
bikes. I noticed that a lot.
They got real deal DoorDash and
Yeah.
Uber Eats when it, on the bike.
Yeah, I seen that. It's like they have like a box on the back of their truck and it has like a P on it. I forgot the name of the company, but the
Yeah.
girl I was with was telling me about it.
But they get there quicker because they can get through traffic.
Yep. You don't have to sit there in the lanes and stuff like that. That's true. That's the same way in the States, man. People be going in between the cars on the interstate with them bikes. Just cut through traffic. All right, so we are in Loco Quito right now, guys. Still part of Boca Chica, just a different part of Boca Chica, I should say.
But this
Are
is
we on foot?
straight raw living right here.
Facts.
Ain't gonna see this on YouTube unless it's his.
Facts. Don't take YouTubers out here, no. Hell no, ain't no YouTubers coming out here.
But they are receptive though. Like when they know you a YouTuber,
Yeah.
or like somebody who's recording, like
Yeah.
they'll say hi to your camera. and
Facts,
shit like
facts.
that.
I've noticed that already off the jump, especially
ain't-
this morning.
You ain't gotta feel like unsafe while recording because
Yeah.
folks, they have a tourist protection program here, bro.
Oh, really? I
Like
didn't know that.
they
Okay.
will get in big trouble if they fuck with tourists.
Damn, okay. So that's a good thing to know,
Yeah.
especially for somebody coming out here.
Like put it down. Like if we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. Yeah. And especially if it's somebody's personal area or something like that. You don't want to
Yeah.
invade their privacy. Essentially, that's most
For the most
important.
part, man, this shit.
Where my dad shops is Duarte. There's a
Duarte, okay.
Yeah, it's a strip right before you get to the beach.
Okay.
So on that strip, there's a lot of prostitutes.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I was recording over there
and they
on
don't
the
want their
strip
faces
and
to
stuff
be
like
seen.
that, but they didn't want to be seen.
Gotcha,
You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? So like,
you gotta remember, some of them got hurt. They got men.
Yeah, I noticed that same with Sasua. Like a lot of women guys try to go out there and record, and they don't allow it.
they like, yo, cut that.
Yep.
Like,
Because they're workers essentially. They're
It's
working
not
out
even
there.
about working. They got their boyfriends that still being
they got
around.
their
Oh,
boyfriends that's
damn,
still
yeah.
there. They might have a man back in the States.
Not knowing that they're working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're from the States, man, you get caught up with a girl from Sasua, oh no, man. Put yourself in a bad position.
Like
They
that.
got the barricade just in case they about to get raided.
I'm cool to record. Y'all let me know
Yeah,
if I.
you
Okay.
good, you
okay,
good.
okay.
They'll let you know.
They'll let me know.
They'll
Okay.
put you down.
Cool, cool, cool.
They tell you like, yo, put the camera away.
Right now, man. Oh, put it away. If you're ever inspired to do traveling, as I was, you want to take advantage of the opportunities, go ahead and do it, man. You know, I was that person that was scared to travel and experience different places and see the world for what it is. And now I'm in that position. And now I'm in that position where I can, you know. And honestly, I was in that position beforehand where I could, but I procrastinated. I said I was gonna do it. I never ended up doing it. So now I'm at that point now where I can, you know, I'm in control of my destiny. Everybody is in control of their destiny and what they plan on doing and what they want to do in life, you know? So it's up to you to take that step, to take that initiative. And I'm grateful that I did, and I'm glad that I did, because just based off my experience here for a week, or a little less than a week, I would say, for now, it's been amazing, man. I've enjoyed my experience here so much. I have no complaints whatsoever. And it's not like I've been in one part of the country of Dominican Republic. I've been in different parts. So I've been able to experience Santo Domingo Central. I've been able to experience, I've been able to experience Santo Domingo Central. I've been able to experience a lot of different places. So I had to realize, you know, you only got one life to live and you got to make the most of it. So if that means taking that step and going and traveling, that's exactly what I want to do, you know? Yeah, I gotta say, it's hot as hell, man. Ain't no excuses, we out here. I almost forgot my shades, but I would have been fucked if I forgot my shades, but luckily I remembered them. Okay?
Los policías quieren matar a mí porque yo boto basura y trabajo. ¿Cómo te digo? Esto es un desastre. Esto lo han limpiado con palas, patanas, camiones.
Oh, los camiones pasan por aquí y lo limpian.
A veces, cuando le dan la gana. Esto
Cuando
es
le da
un
la
negocio, esto es una mafia. La gente no se puede, varón. Por aquí es peligroso, tienes que cuidarte. Te quitan hasta el celular. Llévate de mí, no confíes en nadie.
¿Y tú eres de Boca Chica?
No, yo soy de mi papá es de Puerto Plata, yo soy de Galván de Negro.
¿Y eso es cerca de aquí?
No, eso es para el sur.
Para el sur, ok. Entonces, ¿Boca Chica siempre es así o se ha cambiado mucho?
Boca Chica antes no había tantos ladrones. Aquí lo que hay es muchos ladrones. Eso es lo que hay mucho aquí.
Entiendo.
Y no se puede confiar en nadie.
Sí.
Los gringos, los americanos, antes querían mucho al dominicano, pero ya le tienen miedo.
Sí,
que
yo
le quitan todo, hasta la tarjeta de crédito.
Wow, ok.
Lo dejan nada más con el refresco para que te lo bebas. Esto es un problema.
Sí. Bueno, yo espero que los cosas se ponen mucho mejor. Yo entiendo la situación. Dios, así mismo. Bueno, muchas gracias por conocerte, bro. ¿Cómo te llamas otra vez?
Me dicen Melena.
Melena.
Yo me llamo Ramón, pero me dicen Melena.
Melena, ok. Entonces, Ramón, Melena, lo que sea,
Sí.
un placer de conocerte, bro. Que te cuides y que Dios te cuide mucho.
Igual, mi hermano.
I try to teach you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I got to live what I want. I gotta wipe, gotta want. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body.
This is the front entrance of my Airbnb, so you guys can see it. So you have a gate right here. You got a gentleman working on the car. So you got the gate to be able to enter through here in the front. You got a small gate right there. You also have all the security cameras here in the corner. You got your 4 apartments right here. So if you're somebody that's looking to travel, maybe it's your first time coming out here and you just want something that's secure, where you ain't got to worry about where I'm going and if my stuff is safe, this is something that you would like to see.
Elliot got water dripping out the city. Oh my God, boy, he got a Glock. Oh my God, boy, that boy on top. Sipping walk.